All right, welcome back to Project B-Rex. This is where the fun really starts. The last episode of this build, I got all these axles in place, this chassis built, and now we have the daunting task of trying to get these electronics to all play nice together. And then I got to go back through and do a bunch of bracing. This is a huge project, but we're starting off with an R7 FG 7-channel receiver from Radiolink that has telemetry. Got a pile of 20 kilogram servos with metal arms. And I got two of these CL9030 90 amp Radiolink ESCs. And I'll be using my RC6GS radio. And I am going to start trying to couple all these wires together. The first thing I'm going to do is the servos. I'm going to use my servo tester, get them all set up, centered, and hopefully kind of in a line. And I think I am going to have to go, because these are just a plastic link that come from the factory from Red Cat. I think I am going to have to end up changing to an adjustable link. That way I can fine-tune all these tires to track together better. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's first start off by just seeing if we can get the thing rolling. So check it out. The first two servos in the front are installed. Let me click a button here on my servo tester and put it in demo mode. Now, of course, when I set it up, I won't have running to full extension bending these bars, but there's two of the 5 working in unison. All right, everybody, you ready? This is about to get really satisfying at just the push of a button. Look at that. Now I'm going to have to tune everything in, get some adjustable links, and of course there's going to have to be some mixing and reversing when I get the radio system hooked up, but that is just one of the most satisfying things I think I've ever seen. Alright, I've got the first mess of wires hooked up, the receiver linked up, and our first set of motors and servos wired up. Which I may end up changing that rear servo out so they're all the red ones in the same. That way they have the same speed, but we'll see. That rattling's just the tire hitting stuff behind it. We got throttle forward. Once again, tire rubbing on stuff. And throttle backwards. So now I'm going to see if I can get the front working, see if we can get this all working together. Well, here we are. I somehow have got this whole symphony of wires and a mess all put together and working. Probably about 3 hours of wiring and soldering. I mean, everything's not perfect, but I think I have it dialed in, and we're going to give it a test drive. And this is hands off right now, no trim. So I think I've got it about halfway decent. And this is what gets me. I thought we were going to have a long turn radius, but that is a tighter turn radius than some of my 110 scale crawlers. That rear steering really whips it around. And there is still a ton of work left to do, but we have a working 10x10 at the end of the day. There's still a lot of bracing left to go. And I'm sure better tires would help it climb even more, but, you know, I just can't believe this turn radius is crazy. Well, let's see if it maintained any of its tracking, hands off. A little bit to the left, but not horrible. And there's going to be, I think, a little bit of a torque twist issue. And right now I got that battery laying on that side, so that's probably not helping my cause out any. But that's just one little thing to work out. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. This is going to wrap up part 2. I mean, it's alive. I don't know how much more I could ask for in this part, and it's really surprised me on how well it's doing. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Part 2, I'm going to start doing some more bracing. Maybe get this torque twist situation figured out a little bit and start working on the body. I'll catch you then, and have a great day.